I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable.
Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigues, pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos para los tiempos de la high. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo no me empango, no vamos a guay. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustas.
All right, ready to go here.
Leading
And here is
for
Jeremy
Houston,
Pena.
the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
In there at the knees, and we're underway here in the home opener. That one almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked.
Ball.
In the dirt. Pena on at first, nobody out. That one ripped. Way back there. Forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Right side. Sends it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now it's Christian Walker. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And it remains 2-2. And that's too high.
Full count.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to Hoskins. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The
Two down, base is empty.
Diaz.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Pitch
Ball
misses, and that's ball one. On the corner for a strike. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
2-2.
And that skips into dirt. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Mitchell brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 1st. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Del Rio.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's foul.
Ground ball up the middle. And he's safe at first.
Batting second. The right
Next
field,
for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Chourio aboard here at first with nobody out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one misses up and in. And the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging. And 1 away. And now it's William Contreras. First pitch swinging. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Foul ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Christian Yelich. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight. And we're back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Cortez back to work. There's the strike. Paredes in his 4th year, batting 6th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Ball 1 there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The pitch.
Ball 2.
That one missing inside.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon at the plate and takes high there. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Center field. Chourio on his way over. That's out number 2. So digging in, Jake Myers. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Mitchell makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Rhys Hoskins.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls. 1 strike.
And the 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. This is Bryce Turang. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Batting 7, the
And
third
now,
baseman,
Joseph Ortiz.
Ortiz.
Swings through that.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The 0-2. Pena.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Ortiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, here is Chas McCormick. Foul ball. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio makes his way towards it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
This one in the air, right field. Mitchell gets under it, nabs it, and there's 2 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And that one is inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Yeah. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Alvarez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one is upstairs. Not even close there. 2-1. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 0-1. That one missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. This one in the dirt. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Hammered, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Diaz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Alvarez around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
To the right side. He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Milwaukee, and the batter will be the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Can't get there, base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Here goes the runner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Up next for the
and here's the catcher, William Contreras. He's 0 for 1. Paredes tosses across the first, and that'll do it. as we go to the top of the fourth. And now Mauricio Dubon. First pitch misses.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty, Trevor McGill.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next offering is fouled back. Strikes him out with 101. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Flied to right his first time. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So the Houston lineup turns over. Digging in, Jeremy Pena. Runner on the goal. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Turang. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at American Family Field. On a 4, here comes Christian Yelich. There's a strike.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And here is Hoskins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Paredes throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball to the right side. Walker steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout. And we're back. And now Jose Altuve. McGill back to work. That misses. Ball 1.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. 1 for 2. Fouled off left side. Alvarez, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in. 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Walker at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is downstairs. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
2 outs. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. And very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Cut on and miss, struck him out.
So
he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Myers makes the play, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. In the dirt. The 0-1. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. Top 6, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Slice to right. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And that is out of play. Popped up. And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. He goes down looking. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. 0 for 2 in this one. Watch out, that one sails on him. Paredes up to third on the wild pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. They got it for out number 2.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
McCormick up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. And another ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
A sliding stop, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. That one pushed foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out. Up the middle. Altuve handles it. Tosses to first. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Christian Yelich.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
1 strike.
Walker. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that is the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here's the new pitcher now, Tobias Myers.
For the Brewers, number 36, Tobias Myers.
First pitch, not close. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. See you later. He circles the bases and they add to the lead. It's 5-0. So up next, Jose Altuve. On the ground. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering misses. 2-1. Altuve gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back. Get out of town. And Air Yordan leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Christian Walker now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get off into the seats. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hit in the air, center field. Chourio makes the play. 1 down. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Mitchell makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1. And that one
down low.
cutting but missing down low. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber.
Ball. 2 strikes.
Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45. I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And first offering is fouled off. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Swings and misses. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. And now here is Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Next offering upstairs.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Swings and misses. Ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. Hit on the ground softly to short. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Chas McCormick, the next to hit. And that's fouled off. They say away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Blake Perkins. Brown back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you really the line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Andrew Monasterio. And there's 1 down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
The right fielder, number 5, Garrett.
And the batter now, Garrett Mitchell. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Good eye in that spot.
1-2.
That one misses. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's way high, and it's 3-2. And that one in the air center field. 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That's the third. And they get Altuve for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Base knock right field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. And the inning is bottom 9, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
No ball.
Yelich, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Hoskins pushes it foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
The batter, number 2.
Now here
Second
is
baseman,
Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's
got him, and that's the ball game. Brown with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Slide.